I finally figured, well, I'll smart the thing and I'll set it to, since it wants to stay on daylight time, I'll set it to Central Daylight Time, and it'll tell the correct time. Well, that worked for a couple of days until it discovered in the middle of the night that it was supposed to be on standard time. So back to standard time it went, but Central Standard Time. So the thing's now off an hour in the other direction, but I'll keep diddling with it until I can outsmart it. So that's my adventure of the morning. So yeah, this is KB8LJ, back to WB8 VMW.
Well, LJ, I'll tell you, I got some tools that you could fix that with. I had one that no matter when I push that button in the back of it, it wouldn't change. It would change while I'm looking at it, and by the time I got it hung on the wall, it would change back again. And I put batteries in it, I put everything in it, and then I got out my special tools. It's called a number 3 ball peen hammer. And it stated one certain thing from then on. It's right in there with a bunch of wire in file 13. All righty, LJ, you take care. And if need be, I can send you my clock adjusting equipment. All righty. Okay, if I missed anybody or somebody wants to say good morning, I'm going to back up because we got about a minute and a half before we turn it over to, let me see, it's Fred. Yeah, Fred today, so turn it over to him and make it all legal. WB8 VMW, sitting and listening.
K8SLG.
Kilo, Julia 5, Delta, India Tango. This is Matthew Vachadelski. Good morning.
Well, I heard my number 1 backup error, KD8SLG, and I heard somebody else in there, but didn't quite get the first part of it. So we'll go back to Nick, and I got 30 seconds yet. Good morning, Nick, and how's the world treating you?
WB8 VMW, this is KD8SLG. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear. That's how it's going, Jim. Wanted to get in and say good morning to you. It's almost time for Fred. Thanks. WB8 VMW, KD8SLG, back to you.
All righty. Well, I think you ought to change clothes. Hey, well, at least you're not under the bus. All righty. Well, we got to make it official now. I got to turn it over to Fred so he can make everything official. WAAKOC, WB8 VMW. Now that you're all fixed up, Fred, how you feeling? And I'm going to turn it over to you. I'll be here for a couple minutes if you want to come back, because I got to get in the kitchen and get me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. WB8 VMW.
Good morning, Mr. Cummings. It's good to hear you, as always. CQ. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. This is the December 10th, 2025 edition of the Barometer Net, and it's brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKOI repeater, which its location is in Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency that you're listening to is 147 Mark 390 megahertz with a CTCSS code for the repeater of 114 Mark 8. A controlled net, all traffic should pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. My name is Fred. My call sign is WA8KOC. Good to be with you folks this morning. I'm going to pass it back to Jim. Jim, good morning. I hope you and Judy are doing well. You know who I haven't heard in like forever? Our pal Jim, W8MPG. I don't know if he's been in on the early part of the net or not, but I haven't heard him in quite a while. Hope he's okay. And for me, I'm doing fine. Still out of AFib, so this drug seems to be doing its thing. Maybe screwing my eye a little bit, my left eye, but yeah, you take a side effect to get away from the real dangerous stuff, right? WB8VMW, WA8KOC. Tell me something, Jim.
Well, you're right. I haven't heard Jim either, MPG. He's always, headed up 21 and everything, but when I get on, I usually start blabbing and then go down my list, and probably by the time I get a chance to yell at him, he's already out of range. So hopefully, if somebody hears him, tell him that we miss him in the morning. All righty. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, and get rid of the bad stuff. And, if you got a twitch in one eye, as long as that twitch isn't noticed by Roseanne whenever a pretty girl passes by and Roseanne slaps you, I wouldn't worry about it. But I'll tell you, a woman's wrath when it comes to another woman is very volatile. Mine is connected with an iron skillet, and it can put some big bumps on you and bleeding spots real quick. So if, I'll just tell her I got a twinge in my eye. But she don't believe me, so she hits me anyhow. All righty, Fred, I got to get out of here before I tell a lie. So everybody stay safe, stay warm, stay well. Back to Net.
On that note, we'll ask you to behave yourself, Jim. As for me, it's not a twitch. It's kind of like a floater, fuzzy thing in my vision. But if I were ever to twitch at another woman, Roseanne would probably be real happy to get rid of me. Before I call for any check-ins, I'm going to call for my buddy Jim, see if he might be listening to us. W8MPG from WA8KOC in the Barometer Net. Jim, are you on the road?
W8WKY.
Okay, haven't heard from Jim. Any stations who are short-time or mobile, I'd be glad to say good morning to you. WA8KOC here.
KE8HNK Mobile.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniform Stu Chardon, Ohio Mobile.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8SLG. Just punched my ticket this morning, Fred. I'll see you all later this afternoon on the Board and Breaker Net.
Control November 3 Kilo Golf Delta N3 KJD Mobile.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India.
KE8OWX Mobile.
Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia. Good morning.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo KE8 TLB Rainian Ribbon. I'll be in and out, Fred. Thank you. 73, God bless.
Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf KD8HAG Tim Mobile en route to Cleveland. I'll be in and out.
KE8 UKZ. This is Alan over in the Falls. 7-3s in and out.
Nice and orderly fashion those calls came in on. I haven't heard my buddy Brian either, KD8VMM. I don't know if he's taking a day off or if he's out there and just busy in traffic. But I don't think I missed anybody, and so I'm going to go through the list here. The in and out stations, KD8SLG. Nick, thanks. I got you marked in and out. Appreciate your presence, buddy. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Also, Randy, KE8TLB, was in here with us, in and out. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate hearing from you, buddy. KD8HAG, Tim over in Litchfield, was also in here, mobile, in and out. And we got Alan up north here, KE8UKZ, also in and out. Thank you all for your in and out check-ins. We really appreciate it. With that, KE8HNK, I heard you first, Elmer.
KE8HNK, mobile. Good morning, Fred. I originally told Jim I was going to be in and out, but thankfully I'm on the freeway and kind of on a little slot here. Getting ready to get off here, head to the QTH to take the XYL to an appointment. Other than that, Jim, Fred, just kind of running today, getting ready to get snowing, and got school later this afternoon and evening, and that's just about it. I'm off work today, so I got a lot of running up to do, so, and I'll be off Christmas break, so probably hear me on the radio a whole lot more. So with that, turning it back over to you, K8H&K, back over to W8KOC, Fred. Good to hear you, and 73, everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
Appreciate the check-in, Elmer. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy your errands you have to do. We'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. W8STU. Sue, are you behaving yourself this morning? How's your drive today?
Good morning, everyone on the net. Yeah, everything's going well. Precipitation is kind of like a slushy mix. 34 degrees. Southbound Auburn Road. Oh, went up a hill there. Kind of almost spun out. Must be a little slick right there. Holy smokes. Oh, we got to be careful. Did a little fishtail in there. Gave me a little scare. But other than that, the roads are getting a little bit more slickery right here. Where am I? Auburn and Minter Road, I think it is. Yeah, be careful. It's a little slick. I just, since the speed, and I fishtailed it going up a hill. So be careful out here today. Break for time. Yeah, it's like a slushy mix right now, and I'm getting in the closer in the Chardon area. So be careful. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're going to have a Christmas party from 1 to 3 tomorrow at work. So that should be a fun time. I guess we're going to hand out some awards or whatnot. But, so that should be a good time. And then this weekend, I have my daughter, so I'm going to have a great time with her this weekend. With that, I'll say 73, big 8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. WSTU. Bill.
All right, Stu. Keep both hands and feet on the wheel. Sounds like it could be slick out there in spots. Hopefully there's no issues, and hopefully you will have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Stay safe. Thanks for the check-in. Enjoy the party this afternoon. 7-3 to you. My buddy Thomas is in here. KE8OWX, WA8KOC for the net. Morning, buddy.
Well, good morning, Fred. How's it going? We're heading our way to the office. It does appear to be almost a mixed rain, sleet, something. A couple spots looked slick, felt slick, but haven't really had a whole lot. I expect that to change as we get that super cold front coming through and all the snow. But other than that, I've just been drinking my coffee and sitting back and listening. So I'm enjoying doing that, and we'll keep doing that, and I'll hear you or talk to you next week. KE8OWX, back to net control.
Thomas, it's good to hear from you, pal. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you have no issues on the roadways. Yeah, it's coming down here, rain and snow, sleet, all mixed up. Everybody please be careful on the roads. It's going to be a little dangerous mix here we got falling down. Thomas, you take good care of yourself. Have a good rest of your week. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I'll talk to you next week. 7-3. Let's see here. I have not heard from Brian, KD8VMM. I'm going to call on him. Brian, are you out there?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Yeah, I'm out there. You can put me in there. Unless you want me to talk now. KD8VMM.
I'll be right back to you if you got some time. I'm going to get some of these other folks in here. KD8SLG, just Nick was in and out. I copied a station. I must have copied it down round. November 3, Kilo Delta Golf. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. I copied N3 KDG. Is that station out there, and can you correct me if I'm wrong, please? Good morning.
Good morning. Call sign is November 3, Kilo Golf Delta. That's Kilo Golf Delta. Mobile, 90 in Ashtabula County. 33 degrees, mixed precipitation, just getting out of work on the way back home to Erie. Checking in this morning, just thought I'd say hello. And 3KGD, back to net.
Well, if QRZ has not failed me, it's Nick. I'm sorry. Nicholas. As the name for the call sign, Nicholas, appreciate you being in here with us, and I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. Drop back and spend time with us whenever you can. Sincerely good to hear from you. And be safe on the roads. Looks like, I don't know if you've got the same thing going on that we do here, but it could be dangerous. Thanks for the check-in, pal. Take good care of yourself. My good friend Phil, K8PMI. Great to hear from you. I hope that you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I'll throw it back over to you. Good to hear you, Phil.
W8WKY.
Good to hear you, Fred. Glad you're doing well, and I look forward to seeing you at the Christmas party. Hopefully you're going. Everything's going good here. Yes, the roads are a little slick driving in, just a little couple slick spots, so people be careful out there and watch those bridges. Other than that, looking forward to another great day, and we'll catch you down the walk. 73, everybody. K8PMI.
Okay, Phil. Well, I appreciate your presence here with us this morning. Glad I got a chance to say hello. Unfortunately, we will not be there at the party tomorrow evening, but I hope that everybody that goes enjoys their time. I'm sure they will. It's a great time, and wonderful to get together with friends like that. Whatever you do, you have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll try and check in next time you're net control on Saturday mornings. Take care, pal. Talk to you soon. KJ5DIT, Matthew, good morning. It's all yours. Good to hear you. KJ5DIT, WA8KOC, Matthew, you still with us?
Wasn't sure if I heard you or not. This is KJ5DIT. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning. And that's my granddaughter that said good morning. I'm sorry you're getting the bad weather. Hopefully you got set the tires on your car. I lived up in Tahoe, and the tires were almost a must. We had snow, the roads were definitely slick. So, y'all have a good morning and be careful.
Not too certain what the weather's like out in Arkadelphia, Matthew, but thanks for the well wishes. Enjoy the granddaughter, and if you're having some severe or bad weather, you be careful yourself. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KD8VMM. Brian, good morning. Glad I got a chance to say good morning to you. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. We're just trying.
I think today it's supposed to warm up a little bit before we get another splash of cold. So far, no snow or ice, thank heavens. Not yet, anyway. It's a little early.
Okay, Matthew, thank you. KD8VMM, WA8KOC. Brian, you still here?
Yep, I got it, Fred. Yeah, thanks for picking me up. I was somewhere in there sandwiched. I don't know. Got stepped on probably, but that's all right. So, 37 degrees this morning. Winter remix. Safe running in Akron, so just be careful out there. It's slick. So I didn't break any traction, but doesn't mean you won't. So roads change by the minute too. So, and it's supposed to be cold this weekend. So I'll talk to you next week. Everybody be safe. KDVMM, I'll be clear.
Whenever I call on mobile stations and it's lousy weather out, I would rather they just ignore me than to take the chance on having some problems. But good you haven't broken traction, and you're probably driving a pretty heavy truck. So anyway, whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Always good talking to you, pal. I'll look forward to hearing you next week, and have a good rest of your week. Finish it out well. 7-3. That's the bottom of my list so far. I don't think I've missed anybody. Any other stations for the Barometer Net, you can give me a call, WA8KOC.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in London.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango.
Good morning, Victor.
Alpha 8.
King Charlie 8, Fox William Victor. Morning, Fred.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Mark here, WB6DJN, with your weather. If you can slot me in there, please.
Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, W8TD.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo, KE8 UIB John, mobile.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Echo 8, Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8 VQX Joe in Akron.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo N8 VFK, Cliff Columbia Station.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX Scott Vermillion.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, and Epic YMY will be in and out this morning. 7-3, Fred. Have a great day.
Five CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, in and out, Fred. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec, Salt in River 6.
Good hearing everybody this morning. I'm not going to give you guys who I got because I don't think I missed anybody. I had one collision. It was Craig, Brother Craig, AA8CT, along with Mark Casey at FQV. But I got him, I think. I'm thinking that I only heard the one mobile station, and that was Johnny. KE8UIB, good morning, John. How are you doing today? Is Lori there with you? And be careful on the road, buddy. I hear it's pretty nasty conditions out there.
WAA8KOC from KA8B along with KF8E. Good morning, Fred, everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net.
All right, guys, we are doing this daily drive here from Maslin to Hartville, and Lori's driving, so I get to play the chauffeur seat. So hey, that's always a good thing. but it is dark out here, you guys, and it is wet. Other than that, well, and traffic is it's pretty wild and wacky. So it's a wet, wild, wacky Wednesday. There we go, guys. But you know, we're in Jackson right now, so traffic is a little bit heavier side with all the school buses and stuff. But it is wet and it is dark, guys, so be careful traveling and stuff. And if you're traveling rural areas like we are, watch out for the deers for sure. And with that, just want to say good morning, everybody, and thank you for running Net, Fred. And this is KA8UIB along with KF8DTP, living a $5 dream a nickel at a time. 7-3, y'all.
There's that finishing cliche I appreciate so well. Living that $5 dream a nickel at a time. Whatever you do, John, Lori, be safe. Glad I got a chance to say good morning to the both of you. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Don't work too hard. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. I didn't hear any other stations mobile, so I'm going to get up near the top here. I want to recognize John, N8YMY. John, I got you in there, in and out. Thanks for checking in. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. You take good care of yourself, pal. Also, my buddy Mark, K4OG, the original gangsta. Mark, I got you. We marked you in and out. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. Have a wonderful Wednesday, pal. Talk to you soon. NAWS from WA8KOC and the Barometer Net. Good morning, William. Take it away. The stage is all yours.
W8WKY.
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all of that. I thought I missed you. And it was quite a pile up there for a little bit. Air quality index this morning's at 38. That's in the good range. My sunrise is 7:42. My sunset 5:02. Length of day 9 hours 20 minutes. I got 35 degrees this morning. Humidity 93%. Wind speed south of 21, gusting to 37. Barometer 2939. 2.33 degrees. Visibility 9 miles. Wind chill is at 24 degrees. And prediction for today is rain, and more rain mixed in with snow. Snow possibly mixed with rain, high near 39, breezy with a southwest wind, 16 to 23 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 38 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation is at 90%. And of course, mixed with rain, snow isn't going to accumulate very much. Excuse me. Yeah, a little frog got caught in there. Solar flux indices at 183, sunspot number 155. A is 5, K is 3, geomagnetic field is unsettled. E-skip predicted in 6 meters. That's all a good sign of maybe a good radio day, but it's not starting out that way. Tropical is at a 0. That's expected this time of year. Spaceweather.com. Excuse me. Weak impact fails to produce a strong storm. As predicted, a coronal mass ejection, CME, hit Earth's magnetic field on December 9th. However, the impact was much weaker than expected, so there was no strong geomagnetic storm. Minor G1 class storms are possible on December 10th as Earth moves through the CME's wake. And upper atmospheric lightning over Italy. They're little red things they call sprites. This is a good article with a great picture. Got time to take a look at it. It's very interesting what happens. But I don't know if anybody in this area has ever seen them or not. I know I have not. But then I'm not out at night standing in the rain looking for sprites. By the way, this was over Italy. Currently, there's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. Everybody have a great rest of the week, as much as possible in this weather. WAAKOC in the group, 7-3, everyone, and 8WS.
All right, Bill. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Now, if I can hear your voice, I'll get you in on the log, even if there's collisions. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to you next week, maybe. AA8CT, Brother Craig, you're up, and I hope you're doing well this morning. Over to you.
WA8KOC, Brother Fred, good morning. I have got an opportunity for you that only comes once in a lifetime. How's that for a sales pitch? I got a call this morning that my grandson got his call sign. So if you maybe in a few minutes would like to give him a call, it is not even on QRZ yet. He got it at like 3:30 this morning is when the email came through. So we have got Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot Hotel Whiskey, and that is Nathaniel Forsell, and I'm sure he would love to make you his first ham contact. With me, it's just another day, so I'm going to say 73s to all the Barometer Netters out there, and I hope they drive safely. Go out and make somebody smile because it will make you feel better. And with that, Brother Fred, you have a safe day, and I am so glad that everything is working, the medication is working, so yeah, we will talk to you down the log. WA8KOC, this is AA8CT saying 73s, my friend, and take care, brother.
It would be the identical same commentary right back to you, Brother Craig. You take care of yourself, be safe. If you're out on the roads, keep both hands on the wheel. I understand it's pretty nasty out there. And I will give Nathaniel a call here as I get toward the bottom of this portion of the list. Thanks for letting us know that. I'm sure he's excited, and that's cool. A 3 a.m. recovery on the call sign. Take care, Craig. I'll talk to you soon real quick. I usually do this right after Bill. Gas around here, corner of Waterloo and Manchester. BP station's 263. Arco over on East Avenue and Kenmore over there, 269. Marathon over on East Avenue, 282. And Akron Food Mart over on Kenmore Boulevard, 269. 260 seem to have it. Information from Kerry, WACTM's weather station over here around the corner from you. 35.2 degrees currently, 33.6 for the dew point. Southeast winds, 1.3 miles per hour. We're going to get up to like 13.6 miles per hour later in the day. And 0.02 of an inch of rain or snow or sleet so far. 29.37 on the barometer, 94% humidity. Sunrise over here, 7:43, sunset, 4:58. With that, I'm going to get it over to Mark, KC at FQV, WA8KOC.
Hey, morning, Fred, KCFQ. I didn't know I got in there, and yeah, it's raining a little bit out here. I'm going to take the cycles out, but good hearing you and know that everything's right. Hopefully they gave you a tag or something to wear that says what medicine you have, that they check that so they know that they won't give you things that will interact with it. Yeah, I got a watch here I want to get a battery for again. I could wear it, and you push it, it'll play a thing that tells them what to do if they see me out. Although they knew what to do at Mark's in Fairlawn, so I was out the one time there. They called the squad, and they tried to get me the paste, and they couldn't do that, so they took me out and had to give me the shot. Well, they've given IV, and then they put the stuff into the IV to get the sugar level going back up. Well, everything else is going good. Yep. 2 parties to go. Thursday, the Silvercreek, and Friday, the Cars group. Monday, I did the P-Cars group. So send it back your way, Fred. KCFQV.
Careful taking the stuff out to the curb, Mark. It's kind of slippery all over. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the check-in. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk again soon. 7-3. WB6BJN, Mark. Good morning. Thanks for checking in with us. You said you have a report for us. We're all ears. WA8KOC.
Hey, thank you, Fred. By the way, Fred, you're doing a great job. Thank you for being there this morning. let's get right into it. I hope everybody's having a great day. Be careful out there on the roads, folks. These clipper systems are making weather pretty tough. Let me give my conditions here. 29.74.7 on the barometer, and it is falling. And folks, that barometer is down probably almost 0.3 of an inch from yesterday. So its barometer is really dropping. It's a sign of things to come. Temperature, 45.5 degrees. Feels like 41. We had a low of 44 this morning. Compare that to the 21 of yesterday. So we're about 23 degrees warmer this morning than we were yesterday. Humidity, 74%. Wind southwest 12, gusting to 15. 12 gusting to 15. My high wind this morning has been 39 miles an hour out of the southwest. So we've had some pretty windy conditions, and it's going to stay that way today. So a clipper system going through the Midwest and even through parts of Ohio, Michigan. As the further north you go, the more snow you're getting. These clipper systems are sometimes a little warmer as they come in. And so some of that rain, some of that snow turns to rain, and then back behind can turn to snow again, and that could happen later today. As the cold weather trends continue, winds southwesterly ahead of that as it comes in, and then turning north and northwesterly with some colder air back behind. Let me take a break. The clipper train continues in the Midwest and will continue to do so through Friday into Saturday. And folks, I'm not exaggerating this. There is an Arctic air mass headed for the Midwest. In fact, much of the country east of the Rockies. And for a lot of folks, especially in Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, a lot of places, and even into the Dakotas. Folks, this is a life-threatening air mass, and the reason for that is your actual temperatures could get down below zero. Okay, that's the actual temperature. But with a 35 mile an hour wind along with it could make your temperatures feel like 25, 30, 40 below. And you don't want, if you go out, you want to make sure your skin is covered. It can cause frostbite in as little time as 5 or 10 minutes. It's a very dangerous cold weather situation. Some of the coldest air of the season is moving in over the weekend, and so do not take this lightly. It is just not your average Arctic cold front. It is dangerously cold, bitter cold. And that's what's being predicted. It's going to go all the way south, even into Tennessee. Sunday morning, we're supposed to have a low here of 16 and a high of 28. That's cold, and then strong north winds with it. Let me take a break. Places to be are probably Florida, where it's going to be in the 70s, and California, with strong high pressure over both areas, and even Florida is going to feel some of the cooler air, but certainly not as bad as a lot of area. And California. Now, after about the 14th or 15th, good news is that the West Coast high starts to break down, and that could introduce some wet weather for the West Coast. And what that can mean and what it may mean is that temperatures start to warm up a little bit in the Midwest, in the East, in the South. And we don't know how long that warming spell will last. It could go clear up to Christmas, but we know that the polar vortex will send more cold air down later. Just it's a matter of when. So, folks, that's the situation right now. So be very careful and drive carefully and be very cautious this weekend with the extreme cold from a major Arctic air mass moving into much of the nation. Back to you there, Fred. WB6DJ.
Wonderful report, Mark. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Glad you got a chance to say good morning. We'll look forward to talking to you next week. WATD, Brother John. I hope you're having a good morning so far. I'm going to throw it over to you, see what words of wisdom you've got for us. Hopefully we didn't put John to sleep. WATD, WAAKOC. John, you still here? I fear John is indisposed. We're going to move on and go back to him. KA8MNT, our master of humor, is in the house. Tom, great to hear you this morning. How's your Wednesday rolling along so far? Over to you. WA8KOC.
W8. Excuse me. WA8KOC. This is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else that's on the net. Well, it's just now starting to get light out there right now, and we've got 35 degrees down here with the dew point at 33. The humidity is 94%. We have a 3.5 mile an hour wind coming almost directly out of the south. And so far we've had 0.12 of an inch of rain, and it is still falling. The humidity is at 29.40, and today's high is going to be 38 degrees, cloudy, with a 96% chance of either snow or rain. And that 96% has hit us because it is raining right now. And it's supposed to turn to snow later on today, then back to rain and back to snow. So, as I said earlier, Mother Nature is working overtime today just to make us miserable, I think. Anyhow, things are going along pretty good. We had our 6-meter meeting yesterday and had a real good time. We had a totally full house. In fact, 2 of our members had to sit at a different table because we ran out of space. So it was a good time. Everybody had a good meal and a great waitress and a pretty good restaurant there. So all is well, and we did solve some problems, and we created one heck of a bunch. So brace yourselves. Let's see what else is going on. Not much of anything. Things are just going along steady here. As normal, so that's good. I went to see my cardiologist yesterday, and he's somewhat happy with what's going on with me. We changed the medication a little bit, but other than that, he's doing pretty good. So I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT back. A kangaroo kept getting out of his enclosure at the zoo. Knowing that he could hop very high, the zoo officials put up a 10-foot fence. Well, he was out the next morning just wandering around the zoo. Then a 20-foot fence was put up, and again, he got out. The fence was then eventually put up to 40 feet high. And he was out. A camel in the next enclosure asked the kangaroo, how high do you think they're going to go? The kangaroo said pretty high, unless somebody figures out to lock the gate at night. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to WA8KOC.
Clean humor from our comrade, Tom, KA8MNT. Thanks for being here, Tom. Appreciate the humor each morning. I hope that you and Linda have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. Stay off the roads if you can. Pretty nasty out there. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3 N8RKE. Good to hear you, Larry. It's been a while. Over to you.
W8WKY.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's been a little while. This is Larry, N8RKE in North Royalton. And it's a good day to play ham radio. Retired, so I don't have to get out and go anywhere, not until later today. So it's all good. Got nothing much else to say, really. I know there's a lineup, and I want to get in and out. So everyone have a good day. N8RKE.
Well, I've made the comment so many times. Larry, you're welcome to have all the airtime you want. That's why we're here, for all you folks to be able to get on in the air, say a few words, socialize. So don't run off quick. If you've got something else to say, you can jump back in for a recheck or whatever. But great to hear you. It has been a while. Hopefully everything's okay with you in the retirement. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, Larry. I'm going to try John once again. W8TD, WA8KOC. John, are you available?
Yeah, man. I'm always somewhere. WA8KOC in the net, W8TD. Good morning, all. Had a nice visit yesterday with Craig and Nathaniel. And congratulations to Nathaniel for receiving his call. So we'll look forward to hearing him. I think we got his hotspot sorted out, so that's progress. And we even got Craig started on a project for an Allstar Node. So everybody's having fun. Hope to see people tomorrow. I plan to be there if everything goes normally. And that should be fun. Enjoying the net as always. Glad to hear everybody. Stay safe, stay warm. W8KOC in the net. W8TD.
Okay, John. I'm sure that Nathaniel and Craig both appreciated your assistance, and I'm sure it was a great visit. We'll have to drum one up here in the near future and get all of us Masonic hams in on a little round table if we can. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to you soon. KE8VQX, good morning, Joe. How are you doing? Pretty nasty weather here, isn't it? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Fred and the net. Yeah, a little bit foul out. Probably a good morning once I get some chores done to sit at the gun bench and clean the 122 that I shot yesterday. Don't shoot them all that often, so I like to clean them up real nice after I'm done and before I put them away. Anyway, don't have much in the way of plans today. Just starting to start, getting ready to head out of town again tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for getting me in, Fred. Doing a great job as usual. This is KE8VQX, back to net control.
Really happy I got a chance to say good morning to you, Joe. Hopefully the marksmanship effort went well yesterday, and hopefully you'll have plenty of time, calm time, to prepare for vacating tomorrow again. But whatever you do, travel safe, appreciate hearing from you. And when you're back in town, I'm sure we'll chat. And, yeah, I guess that means you won't be available to attend the Christmas party like some of us others, and that's a shame. But that's okay. There's always next year. Take care, Joe. 7-3. I'll talk to you soon. N8VFK. Cliff, good morning. Good to hear from you. How are things out your way in Columbia Station? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, N8VFK. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to everybody in the net. Well, the old saying is, if you don't like the weather, just wait a little bit. Boy, we've had big changes in the last 24 hours and more coming. Currently here, I've got 37 degrees with 33 for dew point, 88% humidity. My barometer is currently 29.37. It looks like it's holding steady right now. I've gotten 10/100ths of an inch today, and it looks like the rain's kind of tapered off. But looking at the radar, it should not be. I should be seeing more rain here over my area. I got to get my wind sensors up higher. They're too close to the ground and below the roof line and in between two houses, so I don't get much accurate wind measurements at this point. But I look at the top of the trees of my neighbors, and they're swaying, so there's some wind out there. Looking forward to the barometer or the border breaking net later today, and I'm actually going to try for the first time to make it a trifecta. I've not yet attended any of the evening nets, but I have a hard time with my sleep schedule. I get up really early, and by evening, I'm kind of running out of steam. But I kind of, some of that I chalk up to is I got no place to be, and I got all day to get there. With that, back to you, Fred. WA8KOC and AVFK 73s, everyone.
Cliff, you sounded good this morning. We appreciate having you aboard with us. I hope that whatever weather transpires out there near Columbus Station, it's not too miserable. And it's probably going to be about the same all over northeastern Ohio, from what I understand. But you take care of yourself. Enjoy the day, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the very near future. 7-3, KE8VOX, Scott. Good morning. How are things out Vermilion Way? It's great to hear you this morning. WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all our listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, we're just like the rest of Ohio, Fred. Gray skies and raining this morning, but we are a bit warmer. When I first got up this morning, we were just 39.6 degrees. It's already dropped 2 degrees from then. It's down to 37.6. Feel like it's 29.7. 5/100ths of a inch of rain so far. And the barometer is holding steady now at 29.12. The lake has maybe 2.5 foot waves, but the wind ain't too good. It's out of the south-southwest between 18 and 7, so a little breezy out there. So I'm thinking I might just stay in today. Supposed to just, I think we hit our high temperature already for the day. But had a great time at family lunch yesterday. There was 8 of us, which made it very enjoyable. And I guess it's official. The little restaurant we went to right downtown. In the summertime, tourist season, let's put it that way, you'd be waiting out in the line, and they'd have smaller tables. And now that tourist season is over with, they've pushed a few of the tables together, and there's no line to wait for, and seems to be a lot of more local groups with larger numbers of people sitting at the table. So that's good to see, too, that they took the time to make it easier on us locals here when it's not tourist season. Because in a small town like this, you get some big gatherings for lunch. So it's nice. It was nice to see that some of them, the restaurants, do care about the locals. But that's all I got, Fred. Thanks for doing the net. And thanks for getting me in. And everybody have a great day. K8 VOX, back to net control.
Scott, good hearing from you, and I'm glad that you guys had a nice little get-together yesterday. Yeah, you know, these smaller businesses that are family-run, family-owned and stuff, they tend to be conscious about the people that are there all throughout the year. Whatever you do, stay warm, pal. And with the blustery wind up there, I imagine it's not very comfortable to go outside. Stay safe. I'll look forward to talking to you next week, if not before. 7-3. K5 CFY. Ray, I've got you on the list. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Great to hear you with us.
Hey, KOC, K5 CFY. Good morning, Fred. Good to hear you. You're sounding good there. Just wanted to check in and say hi to you. Hope you're having a great day. You're doing a great job on the net, as usual. But anyway, no rain or snow or anything down here. It's 45 degrees and going to be a sunny day. Thanks for doing the net, Fred. Always enjoy talking to you. And with that, I'll give it back to you. Have a great day. K5 CFY.
Ray, feel exactly the same way on this end. Always good to talk to you and say good morning or good afternoon or good evening, actually. I can appreciate your weather out there right now for what we've got going on here. Sounds pretty pleasant comparatively. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday and try and enjoy it. I was remiss when I started out here. I didn't remind everybody that today is quote-unquote SuperNet Wednesday. Barometer Net in the morning. We're going to link up with N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon starting at 1 Eastern Time for a couple hours. And then this evening at 10 p.m. the Beacon Net occurs, and early station check-ins for that is at 9:30. They take a half hour to take early check-ins. So lots of nets going on here, lots of radio activity. But, Ray, you take good care of yourself, buddy. Give Fred a pat on the head for me if you would. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. KE8YUQ, Brother Phil, it's all yours. I hope you're having a good Wednesday so far.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. I woke up to hearing that it had rained overnight. It's like, that is not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that it was still nice and cold out because I have some frozen stuff outside. So this morning is going to be rushing and figure out how to get everything where it's safe and frozen. A bunch of meat. So with that, that's about all I have. So sending it back to you. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
Phil, I don't know that you've had any time to experiment with that antenna that I passed to you, but hopefully, if you haven't, when you get it up in the air, you're going to find it's a pretty nice little thing, and it should be a little bit more reaching than what's going on. But you're sounding good this morning. Sorry it's a rush-pace affair to get fixed up there with the stuff that's supposedly going to be cold, and it's not. But the temperature's going to drop here in the near future, so things should go back to normal, I guess, as normal can be for around here. Take good care of yourself, Phil. Stay safe. I will look forward to talking to you soon. In recognition of what Brother Craig said, AA8CT, we have a new amateur radio operator amongst us. Craig's, I believe, nephew, Nathaniel, KF8FHW. Nathaniel, are you monitoring? Can you come back and say hello to us? This is WA8KOC for the Barometer Net.
WA8KOC, KF8FHW. Good morning, Fred. Yes, I'm monitoring, and I'm enjoying everything so far. Thank you to Brother John, W8TD, on helping me get my DMR hotspot fixed. Not much to say this morning besides it's cold, and I think I'm going to stay in today since it's sitting at 36 degrees. So, yeah, not much. I'm going to enjoy this as much as I can. Hopefully make my grandfather proud, AA8CT. And, yeah, not much to say this morning. But you're doing a great job, and I hope everyone stays safe, if I can speak this morning.
Hey, Nathaniel, congratulations on passing your FCC license test, and nice call, KF8FHW. Kind of cool when you put that on the Morse, the CW reading. But real quick before you go, did you say that your location's in Stowe, Ohio, up northeast of us here?
Sorry if I said Stowe, I meant Shreve.
Don't worry, I fear it was not you, it was me. Well, you're sounding good from Shreve, I'll tell you. And I hope that you enjoy yourself, enjoy your day, and get to play radio a little bit. Sure, we're going to hear you on some of the other nets. Take good care of yourself and enjoy, Nathaniel. Your granddad, I'm sure, is very proud of you. That's the bottom list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I am still here, WA8KOC, looking.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papa, KD8 QMP, Thomas, Olmsted Township.
WA-GX, KC8NOC Marty, Mobile, Streetsboro, in and out.
KD8 ZSH, Randy and Akron.
F8 CLO, Mark in Middlefield, Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian, Bath.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Hector Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AB8MO. Just about to pull in at work, so I will have to be in and out. Have a good day, everyone.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete and Leroy Township, in and out.
KC1 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot W8HRF, Josh Mobile.
Quebec Sierra, all in Maine.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7 VAN, Brian Mobile. I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
Kilo 8, Papa Julia Whiskey, K8PJW.
All right, we've got a lineup here. I'm going to go through who I've got because I want to recognize some folks. N7VAN, Brian, I got you mobile, in and out. Congratulations, you are number 42 check-in this morning. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42 to you. Take good care. Have yourself a good day. I copied K8PJW, W8HRF, KC1VQS, KF8EOG. Pete, I got you in and out. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. Be careful out there if you're driving. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. ABNMO, Andy, don't go away too quick. I want to recognize you. Thanks for checking in with us. Sorry, the list has gone pretty long this morning and without a lot of breaks. So, Andy, have yourself a great day. I copy. Terry, KF8ERZ. Brother Christian, KF6POE. KF8CLO. Mark, I'm going to be right back to you. KD8ZSH. I did hear KC8NLV. Marty, he's usually in and out. That's why I'm going to mark him. And also WA8GXX Tom. I believe he was in and out. Starting off this list, I had Thomas KD8QMP over in Olmsted Township. But before I get to you, I want to give it to Mark because I fear he'll be out of range before too long. And Thomas, you're on deck. KF8CLO, WA8KOC. Morning, Mark.
W8WKY.
Morning, Ned. This is KF8CLO, Mark from Middlefield. But I'm rolling in Russell Township right now. Not too bad here. I think I saw 35 degrees on my phone. So other than that, it's raining. Of course it's raining. And I got guys out in the weather working, so I have to stick around here for a little bit in case they get too wet. I got all their clothes in the back so they can change it again. Other than that, haven't been playing on the HF for a couple days, but I want to. Every time I go to sit down, something else comes up. So, you know how it is. Life always interferes with your ham radio stuff. So, congratulations to the new ham radio operator we got. So, other than that, I'm going to say 73s and send it back to you.
Well done, Mark. You take care of yourself. Be safe out there as you're traveling. I don't know if Middlefield's anywhere near as miserable as here, but I understand conditions aren't so great. Take care of yourself. Appreciate the check-in. We'll talk to you soon. KD8QMP. Thomas, good morning. I'll throw it over to you, see what you've got to say for us. Good to hear you.
This is KD8QMP. Good morning, Fred, everybody on the net, and all the listeners. And I already welcome to Nathaniel there as a new operator. It's good to hear him on the air. Congratulations on getting your license there. It's nice to see. But anyway, I got 38 degrees here and rainy conditions. Not very pleasant out there today. So I did have a conversation with my son who lives up in Dearborn, Michigan, and I guess it could be worse. They got enough snow where they had a snow day for school, so we're just wet here, so I'm not going to complain too much. Anyway, that's about it here. I'll send it back to you. Thanks for picking me up. Everybody have a great day, and try to stay dry out there if that's going to be a possibility. But anyway, back to you, Fred. KD8QMP 73.
Thank you for the check-in, Thomas. I appreciate it. We all do. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday on your end, and be safe. Try and stay warm. Before I get back on the list, I'm going to call for Pops because I have not heard him yet this morning. K8AGW. If you come back to me, I can put you in behind K8PJW. Are you there, Pops? Good morning.
I am K8AGW. Yeah, this is the third call. I got all mangled up in collisions this morning, but it's good to hear all the radio activity on there, and congratulations, new young man. Getting licensed, and welcome to the hobby. And his procedure ham radio operator done fantastic. So we must have done a lot of listening before he got his license. But what good wishes to him and enjoyment in the hobby. It's good to hear him. So thanks for the call there, Fred. And finally got in and making a trip. So. Yeah, I guess this is a pick day for Mama, a friend, and I to go out and get some chores done before the cold weather comes in, and we'll have to hunker down and stay behind the warm door there. So I guess that's what's coming, but, well, we're waiting for spring. I wish spring would really get up here, and with that, everybody stay well, stay safe, stay vertical, and the best of 73, and everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. And with that, thanks for the call there, Fred. KDGW cleared. Send it back to net control.
Okay, I'm real good this morning, and as I've said many times in the past, collisions can't be helped on a repeater. It's just part of the game. But I won't forget you. I'll always give you a call. You're number 44 on our list this morning. Congratulations, Pops. You and Mama Fran have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay warm, stay dry. We'll look forward to the next time. 7-3. KD8ZSH. Randy, good morning. I got you in on the log, buddy. Are you feeling okay this morning?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, not doing too bad this morning. We're planning on staying in today. My daughter finally got the scheduling done for additional physical therapy sessions, so she's going to be doing that. Hopefully it'll help her. She's kind of been holding her own, but still not back to where she used to be. But we're kind of hopeful physical therapy will help her and get that smile back on her face. Well, it's going to be nasty out there. It's going to be wet, so be safe out there, guys. This is KD8ZSH clear, back to net. 73s, everybody.
Randy, we have been keeping your daughter in our prayers. Hopefully the physical therapy will turn things around and she'll have that big smile on her face again. If you talk to her, let her know we're praying for her. She's probably got plenty of people praying for her, actually. You take good care of yourself. You and your darling bride have a wonderful Wednesday. Give the pups a pat on the head for me if you would. We'll talk to you soon. Brother Christian, you're up. KF6POE WA8KOC, how are you this morning?
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, doing really well. Excited to be here. Nice to hear the new ham starting off in the game. Congratulations. Going to be starting a new job here, so today is my first day tipping my toe in the water. So that should be fun. And other than that, going to stay warm and try to enjoy the day. Every day's an adventure. Let's live it. Passing it back to net control, Brother Fred. Have a great 173s, everyone. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Clear.
Brother Christian, best wishes for that new adventure you're on today. Hopefully tipping the toes in the water is going to be very positive. Good to hear you as always. You take good care of yourself. We're living the adventure right there with you, buddy. 7-3. KF8ERZ, good. Terry, if you can pause for just a moment. I don't want to miss Josh. It's been a while that we've had this list running. So, Terry, you'll be on deck. But W8HRF, WA8KOC. Josh, you still there? I'm sorry.
WA8KOC, W8HRF. Let me make sure this is working. All right, perfect. I haven't transmitted from this side of the radio. Anyways, good morning, Fred. You're good. Thank you for picking me up. I am heading north on 43 here, and 35 degrees, rain, and I think I saw a little bit of snow mixed in. I know we're not supposed to get the rain snow mix till later, but I was pretty sure I saw a couple of flakes. Anyways, congratulations to Nathaniel for passing his test. I know I heard on the club net last night that there were three participants in the exam session that passed the license class which they were going for, which is awesome. So congratulations to them. That is awesome. So I missed it. I missed his check-in earlier today. I'll have to go back and listen on Mike's YouTube stream. But yeah, the Barometer Net was one of my first entries into ham radio, that's for sure. So, and still around, which is awesome. I think it's been about
I think it's been about 3 years now. So, anyways, Fred, well, we're looking forward to seeing you and everybody else at the Christmas party tomorrow. I can't believe it's tomorrow already. And the only other thing I was going to mention was mark your calendars, January 24th and 25th. That's Saturday and Sunday, Winter Field Day. More details to come, dates, times, locations. But the location's pretty close to the Wadsworth Eagles. It's about a 15-minute drive. So we'll be joining the Canton Amateur Radio Club for that. So mark your calendars. It will be fun. Back to you, Fred. We'll see you tomorrow. WA8KOC, W8HRF 73 all.
W8WKY.
Josh, as you travel out there, be safe, buddy. I understand conditions are a little bit slippery, a little bit dangerous. Unfortunately, Roseanne and I won't be at the party tomorrow night, but we'll miss seeing everybody. And I know that you folks that are going to be in attendance are going to have a great time. So enjoy, and party for us if you would. Our best to Lucy, Betty, and William, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Stay safe, pal. 7-3. KF8ERZ. Good morning, Terry. Thanks for being patient. Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC here. KF8ERZ, WA8KOC. Terry, are you still here? We'll go back to Terry after we get Paul in here. KC1VQS, good morning, Paul. Good to hear you. How are things up there in Maine?
Well, good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. Things are a little warmer here in Maine this morning. We've currently got 16 degrees, and that's warmer than it was all day yesterday. We only got to 14. It took most of the day to climb out of the negative numbers, and finally by mid-afternoon we topped out at 14 before it started dropping again. I was surprised to wake up to it at that, it's 16. We're supposed to go to 32 today and get some snow this afternoon. Only about 1 to 3 inches, I think, and then overnight it's going to mix with rain, which will create a mess. But that's how it is. And you mentioned yesterday that you had looked up Enfield and noticed the lake to the east of town, Coldstream Pond, and that's correct. That's one of the 2 or 3, I think, deep water spring-fed lakes in the area, so it is not frozen yet. We had some floating ice chunks out there around the shoreline yesterday, but today everything is cleared out and gone. There is a lake farther east of us that's also a deep water spring-fed lake. I don't know about that one, if it's frozen or not, but then we have another one, Schoodic Lake, to our west, that's a little bigger than Coldstream Pond. And that one's not frozen either. But all of the other shallower lakes in the area seem to be frozen. And I'm expecting ice fishing season will start January 1st. So the fishermen are going to be looking forward to that. I'm sure they will be able to get on the ice in plenty of time. If it stays cold, it should be frozen pretty solid by then. So, yeah, that's about what's happening in Maine today. I'm going to enjoy the warmer temperatures, even though it's all relative. It's not warm, but it's warmer. And the pup's been out twice. She loves the snow. That's fun to watch. Anyway, I'm going to turn it back to you, Fred. Have a great day, great weekend. We'll talk next week. KC1VQS, back to net.
All right, Paul, well, we appreciate you checking in with us this morning. And I imagine that your puppy does love the cold and the snow. That's what they were bred for. But whatever you do, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe and warm. Big heat spell going for you, huh? We'll look forward to talking to you soon, Paul. Take good care of yourself. Always great to say hello. 7-3. KF8ERZ. Terry, are you there? Please.
Yes, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. I hope I didn't miss you a minute ago. I stepped out for just a second, but wasn't too long. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning, and I just want to acknowledge the new ham operator that was mentioned there. Young man that got his license. I want to say I'm proud of him and thankful to have a new operator on the airways. And I remember when I got my license, and I couldn't wait for my call sign to come in. I checked my email like every 5 minutes for 2 days till it finally came. But anyway, that's a wonderful thing to get someone into the office, especially a younger person, and it's just a great, great day. So, but anyway, I got some work to get into today, so I won't hold it. I know there's more on down the line, but just want to say 73s and God bless everybody on the net, and thanks for taking the check-in. This is KF8ERZ.
Terry, thank you for taking the time to check in. I know that many others appreciate hearing from you. And hopefully it's not too miserable down there in Ellenboro, but up here it's not quite so pleasant. Either way, we'll look forward to talking to you next time. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday and good finish out to the week. 7-3, Terry. Brings me down to Philip. K8PJW. Philip, thank you for your patience in waiting to get this list accomplished. Good to hear you. How's your morning going?
WA8KOC, K8PJW. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. We're starting the day off here at 35 degrees, headed up to 39, 27 tomorrow, so this is the last warm day for about a week or so, if you want to call that warm. We're experiencing rain right now, and it's supposed to turn to snow sometime this evening. Barometer says 2941, and conspiracy gods are at it again. They jumped up to 299 from 274. So congrats to Nathaniel on getting his license. Good to hear you on the air. Hopefully we'll hear you more often. Nothing with my shoulder. I have to get some more professional advice to see what I should be doing next. I have a Rotary meeting tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be the last one of the year until we start next year again. And hopefully we'll make it to the Christmas extravaganza on Thursday Eve. Looking forward to that. With that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1901, the first Nobel Prize was awarded. This was 5 years after the death of Swedish chemist and inventor Alfred Nobel. First Nobel Prizes were awarded. The original Nobel Prizes covered 5 fields: physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and peace, as specified in Nobel's will. In a fixed prize, the Prize of Economic Sciences, was established in 1968. So the first class of winners were in physics, where was Wilhelm Röntgen, who discovered the X-rays. Chemistry was Jacobus van Hoff on the laws of chemical dynamics and osmotic pressure in solution. In medicine, Emil von Behring, who was on serum theory, therapies, especially diphtheria. In literature, Sonny Prudhomme, of course, was poetic composition. And the Peace Prize went to 2 people: Henry Dunant for humanitarian efforts to help wounded soldiers, and Frederick Mosley, International Peace Conferences, Diplomacy, and Arbitration. And that's the way it was. This is KATJW. Back to the net.
Well, Philip, that's the way it was, and this is the way it is. We've got you coming in here each morning, checking in with us, appreciating it, and getting a history lesson. Whatever you do, stay warm. Don't let the conspiracy with the gas prices affect you too much. I think they're going to be coming down even further here in the near future. But appreciate it, and you and your darling bride, have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to you soon. That's the bottom of my list so far. I'm going to go ahead and make this last call for the Barometer Net because I have to get out of here this morning promptly at 9 a.m. Any other stations that would like to check in with us before I hand it off to Carrie, please give me a call, WA8KOC.
Kilo Echo 8 Lima Victor Charlie, John Mobile.
Kilo Bravo 8 Oscar Tango Kilo.
KF8ELA Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Lima Alpha, Zach in Dalton.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Zulu Alpha KE8VZA Eric in Strongsville Mobile.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Zulu Zulu KI5OZZ the Oz.
Okay,
Kilo
Whiskey 8,
yeah, okay,
Juliet,
so
Alpha, X-Ray, W8JAX. Name here is Rod.
We may have had a collision there. I'm going to give you guys who I got. I think with Nancy coming in, KI5OZZ, somebody doubled with her. I did copy KE8LVC, KB8OTQ, KF8ELA, Mobile, and KE8VZA, he's mobile as well, KI5OZZ, and W8JAX. Who did I miss?
Okay, Silky was the recheck, and I collided with both JAX and the one Oz. Okay, QV.
Go with the recheck, Mark.
All right, yeah, I just made it down 1,000 feet and back with no problem taking the refuge down there. So I'm glad you were concerned about that, and everyone is concerned about this travel today. So KSFQV, and that was on foot. I did. So back it comes, Fred. KSFQV.
Thanks a lot, Mark. KE8LVC, John, take it away. It's all yours. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the net. Well, just motor north on 21, back to Medina. Just come out of the Oster sand and gravel pits there in Massillon. A load of concrete sand. 100% chance of wet out here. On my dashboard, I show 34 degrees. Looks like we're trying to start to switch over to a little bit of snow as we speak. Anywho, last week was a good week. It was Ohio Deer Hunt and Gun Week. Had a good time with that down at deer camp with the fellas in Caldwell. Met up. I got a chance to. I took my handheld with me and had a chance to check into a few repeaters down in that area and meet some new acquaintances on the radio, and had a good time talking up with those guys, and actually met up with a few at the local watering hole in the evening. Other than that, not a whole lot to report. Just hopefully everybody stays warm and dry, and welcome to that time of the year. Anywho, send it back to Net Control. Thanks for having me again, as always. Everybody have a wonderful wet Wednesday. 73s from Kilo Echo 8 low voltage circuit.
KE8LVC, John, thanks for checking in with us. Whatever you do, you be safe out there on the roads. We will look forward to talking to you next time. 73. KB8OTK, Mike, take it away. Good morning. How are you? WA8KOC for the net.
Oh, good morning. Coming through Doylestown all the way over here on the Pennsylvania line. Yeah, I worked a hunting property last week for gun season. Everybody got a deer except one old man that shot one twice and we couldn't find the darn thing. He's already booked to come back next year and try again. she was seeing 30 deer a day, but didn't see one he wanted to take home. So getting ready to head out and play bumper cars, and we'll see how good this Explorer does in all-wheel drive. So, all right, 73's, talk to you later, KB8 OTK over here in New Middletown.
All right, Mike. Travel safe, be safe. We will look forward to talking to you next time. Have a wonderful Wednesday. KF8 ELA, Zach, take it away. Good morning. Eric, you're on deck.
WA8KOC and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. I am actually sitting at home here, and I got a few minutes to burn before I got to head into work. We're just over in Kidron today. It's about a 2-minute drive for me. So got a little extra time on my hands, which is nice. But let's see, we got the latest version of the print sitting on the 3D printer waiting for me to pick it up, so I'll swing by my brother's house this afternoon, and hopefully this last revision is going to fit for me. But anyway, don't have much. Just wanted to say good morning and hello to everyone, and we'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
Glad you dropped by, Zach. Appreciate it. And you have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Kind of nice not to be rushed in the mornings and enjoy the little bit of quiet time you've got before you head out. We'll say 7-3 to you and hopefully talk to you soon. KE8VZA, good morning, Eric. How are you? You're mobile. Is it miserable out there for you?
WA8KOC in the group, KE8VZA here. Yes, it's not bad. It's raining. It's all rain where I am. I just crossed from Middleburg into Brook Park on 71 North, and traffic is flowing nicely. Everyone's just taking a chill pill and going with the flow, which is nice. Good club net last night. Gary had another mind-bending question. Looking forward to the Christmas party tomorrow night. Anyway, back to net, KE8VZA. Thanks, Fred.
Thank you, Eric. Glad you got a chance to say good morning. Drive safe on the roads. I hear it's going to get worse before it gets better. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. Enjoy the day. KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, good hearing you this morning. Hopefully you're doing well this morning. Over to you, WA8KOC. KI5OZZ, WA8KOC. Nancy, you still with us?
WA8KOC, good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer netizens from KI5OZZ. I had to run into the kitchen real quick, so sorry about that. Good to hear you and everyone else on the net. I'll make it quick, short, and sweet. Everyone have a wild and wacky Wednesday, and sorry I won't be NCO on the boredom breaker today. I've got things going on. So with that, I'll pass it back to you. And 7-3, everybody. KI5OZZ, back to net.
Nancy, I'm glad I got a chance to say good morning to you this morning, since you're not going to be our net control operator for the second hour of the boredom breaker net this afternoon. Whatever you do, you stay safe. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. And I'm going to look forward to the next time we chat. 7-3. W8JAX. Good morning, Rod. How are you? Good to hear from you. Over to you.
Well, good morning there, Fred, and to all on the Barometer Net this morning. This is W8JAX, along with...
Good morning, Fred. This is K8JAX. We're in Wadsworth, Ohio this morning. I made the trip up here, and boy, the weather's sort of nasty.
Yeah, we've got mostly rain. Looking out the window here, mostly rain at the moment, although there was a few snowflakes intermixed there. So it's a wintry day here in Wadsworth, but we are up here for the Christmas party tomorrow night. We're looking forward to seeing everybody. And unfortunately, I think I heard you say you and Roseanne weren't coming, so that's a disappointment. But yeah, we'll definitely miss you. Perhaps next year we'll be able to hook up there. And it's so good to hear you on the radio here, Fred. It sounds like what I heard earlier, the AFib is gone now. So that is all good news. All right, we'll turn it back to you there, Fred. Everyone have a great day. W8JAX.
W8WKY.
Rod, Wendy, thank you for checking in with us this morning. Always good to hear from you. Yeah, I imagine this weather is nothing like what you left down in Florida, but I know everybody's glad to have you up here. They're going to enjoy having your presence at the Christmas party tomorrow night. My apologies that Roseanne and I will not be able to be there, but you know what? God bless you guys for taking a trip up here. I know you spent some time in PA too, so and seeing family is good, and we'll be thinking about you guys tomorrow evening. Enjoy your time up here and travel safe back home. I will look forward to talking to you both in the near future. That has to be the bottom of the list for me this morning because I've got to fly on out of here. I'm going to hand this off to Carrie. Carrie, number 52 this morning. The answer to something, I don't know. 42's life, universe, and everything, but there's got to be an answer for 52. And it's W8CTM, the infamous closer of the Barometer Net. WA8KOC, good morning, buddy.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this wonderful Wednesday morning. I don't know what's wonderful about it, but it's Wednesday anyhow, and wet. But at least it's liquid and not solid coming down, so that's a plus there. But we'll get to solid a little later on today and the rest of the week. So anyway, it is what it is. Well, anyway, I don't have anything this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. And it was good hearing the new ham this morning. He said he got his call sign on an email at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was on the net this morning. That was great to hear. Great to hear the new ham out there. So with that, that's about all I have. Oh, it's good to hear Rod and Wendy up here in their own back in Wadsworth. It'll be a short-lived trip, but I'm sure it'll bring back memories of Ohio instead of being in Jacksonville. That's for sure. Anyway, that's all I have this morning. So I'll say 73 and turn it back to WAAKOC. 73 all, W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a wonderful Wednesday, and the rest of the week goes well with everybody. And I'll turn it back to you, Fred. Sounds like you got to get moving there this morning, and enjoy your day, buddy. Everybody have a great day. W8CTM 73 and out of here.
Brother Carey, thank you for being our closer this morning, as always. Appreciate that. And thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make everybody's life more pleasant. You have yourself a great day, Carey. Wonderful Wednesday to you. I'd like to thank all the other stations that checked in with us this morning. I'm sorry I got to cut this short real quick. I got to get out of here. But we appreciate everybody's presence, more than you might know. And always good to say good morning to all of our friends. Good having Rod and Wendy up here for the Christmas party tomorrow night. Those attending the Christmas party tomorrow night have a wonderful celebration. And those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license and come and join us, you can go to W8WKY.org. That's the club's website. Under the far right Education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions scheduled. Headed up by NAWB, stepping the lead for the VE team, who's licensed an awful lot of amateurs the past few years. I'm going to take a quick pause for time. Recognition of those who started this net off more than 34 plus years ago: Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WBAJTW, and Tom K8DSD. We're continuing on, and also recognizing our net control emeritus, Ron KD8CBS. He handled this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. With that, everybody, wonderful Wednesday. Stay dry, stay safe on the roads. We'll look forward to doing this again next Tuesday. This is WA8KOC. I'll go ahead and return this repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:36 a.m. with 52 check-ins. WA8KOC clear.
WA8OC, Whiskey Victor, 3 Kilo. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning, Phil. Unfortunately, I have to fly out of here. We're doing LifeWise Academy class over in Suffield this morning. I got to fly. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. You'll get a text from me a little bit later today. 7-3, buddy.
Copy. Have a blessed day, Fred. WB3K. I'm clear.
N8TD88IUA. You still around, John? N8TD88IUA.
WA, I'm sorry, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. WATD.
IUA, you were paying attention. I was trying to raise you before the link dropped on the 147.015. NATD, 88 IUA. We had a connection.
W8W.
88 IUA clear. Nothing heard.
W8WKY.